Yo, I'm editing this video right now. I'm also trying to retrain my hair into curling properly. This is my life right now. I thought it would be a good time to do a walkthrough of a plant update for you guys because it turned out that I was doing two mini vlogs and I streamed some planting stuff and whatever. So we might as well just make it one big vlog of updating plants. And there's Sleepy Doge. He's in like every single one of my videos, so I'm sorry if you get sick of him, but how can you get sick of him, really? I've got some new plants. I made some changes to some plants. Some plants are gone. But I'll take you through and I'll show you everything. So here we go. What do you want me to do? You don't have to do anything. I don't know, you don't even have to be here, but
Just keep you company.
just stop me like ruining shit.
This one looks like a big bun.
Yeah, I know. He looks like a Pokemon that's called a Solosis, which is like a button. So basically what I'm doing is I have these little pots that Isabel sent me ages ago, and I finally went and got some little succulents and stuff. This one is a literal butt, so that's cool. And we're gonna plant them, and hopefully they don't die. You're such a cute lad. It's hot, isn't it? Aww. Love you. Mwah. Thank you. Ugh. These are the little lads. We just planted them. This is my Zanzibar Gem. It is in the same pot. It's grown a whole bunch of new stems since the last time I showed you guys, most likely. It just looks smaller because when I took this plant out, as you'll see, I'll put in some footage from when I repotted these. I added some stones at the bottom to help drain, and I also planted the bulbs way deeper so that it'll soak up the water easier, because I think the bulbs were about up here, so all the water was just sitting in the bottom and not actually doing anything. It was growing a lot where it was in the other room, but I kind of need some other plants to get some more light, which I'll show you, which is why I moved it in here. This is kind of like the worst spot in the house for any plants to get any light, because it hides behind the wall here. I would love to have more plants at my bedside table, but I think I'm going to have to put some shelves and stuff in here for that. The neighbor just came home. Astro's about to freak out, aren't you? There's only one very sad one, but every day gets more sad, so. It's like a sack. This one is still alive because it's connected to the other bulb. Oh no, it's not. I should probably just chuck it in its own boy, because it might grow an entire new plant. Are you about to freak out? I can see it. Down here in front of my mirror, I moved one of my parlor palms from the bathroom, the big one, so that I would have more space in the bathroom. And this gigantic snake plant is here now too. I think they're more than big enough now to sit on the floor, and they'll get a lot more light in this position too anyway. So hopefully this one will start growing faster. What I noticed about parlor palms is they will grow exponentially faster if they're in a smaller pot for the size of the plant, so that the roots can soak up all of the water, and then every time you water them a little bit, they'll start growing a lot. So I'll show you guys more of that in a second. Don't mind all the dog fur. I literally vacuumed yesterday. Yesterday I vacuumed, mate. And look at this. It's disgusting. In my bathroom, we have this little parlor palm here, which is heckin' adorable, and it's growing so many new little stems. Every single time I water it, I feel like there are a whole bunch more popping out because it's in a tiny little pot. We have this fern, which I think has grown quite a bit since the last time you guys saw it. Look how crazy it's getting, like little arms everywhere. He's so cool. One of my favorite ones. Look how dry this is. It used to be like this, and now look at it. That's insane. And look how tiny of a pot it takes to grow that. Seriously, don't repot your plants too soon. This is another mini syngonium that I got, a little pink one. So I'm hoping that she'll grow to be like this. It's actually growing pretty fast. It was a lot smaller than this when I first got it, so hopefully she'll do really well. This parlor palm, I dare say, has grown significantly. This one and this one are growing quite fast compared to the one that's in the bigger pot because of the reason I told you. They drain out the water much better. I like it. This is one of my devil's ivies that wasn't doing too well. It's literally only 2 stems that are growing out, but it has grown more leaves since I've just kind of let it be and stopped watering it. I bought this new one recently, so I'm just leaving that one be in its original pot as well and just seeing how it goes. It's definitely growing some new leaves since I got it. So far so good. My other ivies I moved up here because I noticed originally, look how that stem right there, how it grows upwards to reach the light. That is so cool. So that one's doing really well in front of this window. This one seems to be doing really well as well. Since I moved it here, this started growing, which it used to be above my vanity where I don't have any plants there anymore. So we'll see what we can replace. I think once these start growing really long vines, they might do a lot better in front of the vanity where they'll get a little bit less light. Now this is where I repotted just one of the Zanzibar stems because it still had quite a few roots attached to it. We just have some pots for decoration. This guy used to be in my bedroom, and as soon as I moved it to that spot that I just showed you guys next to my bed on the bedside table, this guy really took off. The sun that it was getting is doing really well for it. It's starting to grow a new thing in here as well. So I moved it here where it gets a lot of direct sun early in the morning, which I thought might be good for the Zanzi as well, especially if it's trying to redevelop its root. These are the new succulents that we repotted. I literally don't touch them because I'm scared to touch them, but they seem to be doing okay so far. They're super cute. I love them. We finally made use of these pots, Isabel. Thank you so much for sending them to me. My original one of these ivies got root rot and died, but I managed to find a new one relatively cheap. This one seems to be pretty hardy and growing really well. This stem here, that one back there, and this one here just seem to be chilling. They do pretty well. Like it doesn't seem to be complaining at all. This one seems to have recovered quite a bit as well. I just kind of turned it around a little bit so it can get a little bit more sun on each of the sides. New little crunchy leaves. Oh no. I'm definitely concerned for those. I need to find the right spot for them, but it's all about experimentation really. I think you'll find what works for certain plants. The Zanzi, the snake plants, and the devil's ivy seem to do really well in here, but we'll see about these guys. Oh my god, you guys, I completely forgot to show you. These I was originally propagating in soil. They're already growing little roots, so we managed to save them, which is heckin' wonderful. Look at that. So I'm just going to leave them in here, and they seem to just be doing pretty well. So we'll see how many roots they end up growing and then try to replant them again in a couple of months or so. The roots are popping out the top. This grew in a year. already. When did you get to? A year ago.
Not more than that.
This guy has really grown out, so some of the leaves are turning a bit brown and spotty, so I'm going to just prune those off to make room for these new green ones, and then we'll see how she goes. I don't know if it needs to actually be repotted yet or not. It doesn't seem like it's popping out or anything, but these leaves definitely need to have a good recycle. It looks like I've pruned off quite a bit, been pretty aggressive with the pruning, and I have. Pretty much anything that is going a bit yellow, spotty, brown, etc. I've just chopped off, but you can see that there are heaps of other stems that are still growing anyway. There's one here, there's one there. It'll regrow nice and green again anyway. I feel like maybe I could not even necessarily repot this, but split it into multiple plants, which is good because I do want like more parlor palms. They seem one of the easier ones to take care of. We're gonna make some breakfast? Yeah. So I was just checking to see if this guy needs a repot, and A, yes he does, but B, he's full of ants. See the roots coming out? He's gonna have to get in a bigger pot. Where these ants are coming from though, no idea. I have a couple of additional updates to my plants that I just realized as I was editing this video. So many things changed. So just quickly, I'll just update you guys on what's going on with those. So anyway, here we are. This one died. I put in the explanation just before, so you know all about the spider mites. Hi, Astro. Hi. This one I decided just to propagate because those two stems were doing literally nothing. These ones here are the stems that I took from that other devil's ivy. These ones are starting to grow a lot of roots. And that's it. Finally, this video was so long. It was like 4 mini vlogs that I just condensed into one vlog. So I hope you enjoyed it. This lad, he's a happy lad. Yo, I'm editing this video right now. I'm also trying to retrain my hair into curling properly. This is my life right now. I also have to get ready for stream as soon as I'm done editing this video. It sucks so bad because there are all these awesome makeup palettes coming out right now and I can't use any of them because I currently have a nose infection. That thing that's been bothering me for so long is like an infection inside my nose, so I'm on antibiotics for it. The reason that I can't wear makeup is because taking it off is so painful and washing my face is so painful. Like, it's so hard to work around it. It's like literally right here. That's super tender and sensitive and it hurts so much. Anyway, please let me know in the comments if you have any questions about these plants, if you have any issues with your plants as well. There are actually some of them that I've had to rotate out. I tried to put as many notes as I can in the video for that stuff, but everything changes so quickly. They grow so fast or die so fast, like it's insane. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see in the comments, and hit up my Patreon. Thank you for being here. I love you. Okay, bye. Bye. I'll see you on stream. Bye. Shout out to Osso and Isabel for supporting me on patreon.com/kidkerrigan. I really appreciate you guys so much. You don't even know.